This practice is about Drishti. Drishti means literally our perception, but it's where we set our gaze in the practice. And this, when we lock our gaze in one place, it's said that we lock the optical nerves. So we set our focus. This helps us to keep single focused in our practice. So you will be learning about Drishti as we go along today. And I'll be indicating which Drishti we should have in which posture. This could be a very powerful practice for you. If you get tired of gazing in one direction, you can always close your eyes and take the Umpada Drishti, come inside for a little while. Otherwise, see if you can stick with it. So we're going to start out by taking the mudra of just the thumb to the pinky finger. Then close the eyes. Water mudra here. And visualize a river flowing peacefully. See it with your internal vision. See it with your imagination, with your perception as to what it would look like. Maybe there's trees growing along your river, flowers, shrubs. Maybe you see fish in your river. Turning on our inner focus here, our perception. Let's open the eyes and bring our hands to the heart center. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Take a big exhale with me. Inhale deeply. Eyes open or closed. Om loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Last one. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Staying in our Umpada Drishti, our eyes closed, visualize that mantra. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. That's what it means. What does that look like? And then taking it a step further, what's my part in making all beings today? Helping any one being to be happy and free. And then releasing the hands and opening the eyes. We're going to practice today 4-part breathing. So it's like we're filling a glass of water, and on the inhale and on the exhale. This really helps to build lung capacity. So know that all the best is happening while you're practicing this pranayama. You're hoping to be able to, your lung capacity to improve, and that means more oxygen, more immune power. So it looks like this. You're going to inhale in 4 parts. So it's not one big inhale, it's 4 small inhales, or 4 parts of one inhale. That would be a better way to describe it. It's like this. We breathe belly, ribs, chest, collarbones. We hold it here, and then we take the water out of the glass. In 4 parts of 1 exhale, hold it out, and then we'll take a natural inhale and exhale. Remember, it's 4 parts of 1 inhale and 4 parts of 1 exhale. Let's give it a try. Turn your palms up and take Jnana Mudra, index finger to the thumb. This is for concentration and knowledge. You could open or close your eyes. It's up to you. If you want to visualize, close the eyes. And breathing in 4 parts, 1 inhale. Through the nose, hold it there. And exhale, 1 exhale in 4 parts. Good, inhale and exhale. Good. Again, inhale, 1 inhale in 4 parts. An inhale and an exhale that you can hear, holding it there, and then exhale, 1 exhale in 4 parts. Like you're sneezing or blowing your nose. Good, inhale and exhale. Or if you haven't closed your eyes yet, give it a try and visualize a glass of water filling. Ready? And a glass of water emptying from the top down. Inhale and exhale. I'll lead you through one more and then one on your own today. Inhale full, hold it for a moment, and exhale. All the air out. Inhale and exhale. Now, ready? One on your own. Nicely done. Opening the eyes, releasing your mudra. Let's talk a little more about mudras, common mudras. Common mudras would be third eye. So let's just practice that because it's not crossing your eyes. So you're going to turn your gaze up along the line of the third eye. It's not looking at something, it's looking beyond. So you're gazing up. Now, another common drishti that I'll mention today is tip of nose. Again, bring your eyes towards the tip of the nose and they might crave to cross. Don't let them cross. Don't let your eyes cross. Just gaze along the line of the nose, but don't look at the bottom of the nose. Gaze beyond it. So it's a direction. It's a gaze, it's not looking at something. You should be able to perceive the tip of the nose in there, but not actually be focusing on that. Right. Another one is navel. So you can turn your chin down towards your throat and you're gazing along the line of what would be your navel, right? Not looking at the navel. And maybe you don't even really see the navel. You're just gazing in that direction. Good. And then hands and feet. Maybe your hands are here or here. In fact, if your hands are here, let's just practice that. So turn your eyes up, but you don't have to lift your chin and see the hands. You can turn your eyes up in the direction of your hands. When the hands are moving, the arms are moving, your drishti follows your arms and hands. And when the hands are still and your spine is moving, let's try that. So our spine is going to come forward like a big cow pose. Our eyes go up. When the spine rolls back, our eyes go down. Let's try that 4 more times. Inhale. eyes go up. You don't have to lift the chin very high. Exhale, eyes go down in the direction of the navel. Inhale, third eye drishti. Exhale, navel. 2 more. Inhale, third eye. Exhale, navel. And 1 more. And exhale. Nicely done. All right, and then far right and far left are other common drishtis. So those will be the ones that I'm mostly referring to today. There is no drishti in a transition of a pose, and I'll explain that as we're doing them. So let's start warming up the spine a little bit more. We already had a little bit with our seated cat-cow. Take your feet as far apart as feels comfortable to you, but move your muscles so that you're tilting the pelvis slightly forward. We're going to practice the drishti of the hand in our lateral flexion movements. So exhale, bring your right hand to the right. Inhale, following the left hand. Bring it up and over. Good. So you're not looking at the hand, you're gazing in the direction of the hand. Exhale, left hand. Inhale, right hand. Exhale, no drishti in transition. Inhale, gaze towards the left hand. Exhale, inhale, exhale, in, ex, breathing in, following the right hand, breathing out, following the left hand. Good. Breathing out, following the right hand. And then gazing down as the hands come down, no particular drishti. Inhale, drishti follows left hand, and exhale. Now let's go to the right and stay. Right hand reaches far. Inhale, take the left palm up. And you have the option of taking your arm up, a little further over, all the way. Let your chin come towards the hand. It doesn't have to look at the hand if that doesn't feel comfortable. Just keep your gaze upward. Legs are very active, feet are active. 5 breaths. This keeps us from thinking about anything around us. We're just focusing on our breath and the energy. Drishti expresses energy and action of a pose. The energy is far right now. Inhale, come up. Exhale, close your eyes a moment. Let's go to the left. Left hand reaches over, take the right arm up as far as you can, and all the way over if that feels comfortable. If not, if your shoulder is giving you some trouble or complaining, you may take your shoulder up, arm up. Good, but let your gaze follow the line of the hand. Gaze follows hand. And it locks our perception in one place. The energy here is far left and up. The action is a lateral flexion. If you're turning your head far to the sky, you'd be getting a twist. But your gaze is just following the line of the arm. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, release. Take your right leg behind you. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist your belly right, ribs right, heart right. See if you can bring your hand on the outside of the right leg. Turn the head far right. So the action is a twist. Your gaze suggests the twist. The energy is far right. 3 more Ujjayi breaths. Start to come into Ujjayi if you're not already there. One more breath. Inhale, bring the head back to the center. And let's take our left arm high. Good. Option to lift your heart here or lift the bottom and the heart. Now your gaze is going to follow the left hand, lifting of the heart. 3 more breaths. One more breath. And gently making your way down. Lean slightly left to extend the right leg long and take the left leg behind you. Right leg stays active. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist belly left, ribs left, heart left. Left hand comes behind you. Head goes left. Maybe the right hand holds on to the left shin. So try in this pose, in your twists, to focus on one place with unattached awareness. Just a gaze. It's as if in front of you there was nothing. Peaceful gaze in one direction. Good, and on the next inhale, turn your head back because that's the way the body's going. Bend the body and bring your legs back to all fours. Stretch out your left knee, your right knee. Finding all fours, knees under the hips, feet behind the knees, wrists under the shoulders. Keeping your abdomen strong, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. The gaze for downward facing dog is the tip of the nose. Keeps us from rounding our back to look into the navel, which is sometimes a classic drishti in this pose. So just gazing along the line of the nose. Legs are trying to become very active. If you have tight hamstrings, bend your knees and stretch your spine. We're looking forward because that's the way the body's going. Our perception is bringing the energy forward. Walk your feet to the front of your mat on an inhale. Turning your gaze to the third eye, Utthita. Exhale, Uttanasana. Slight bend in knees. Inhale, follow the energy of the hands reaching up. Eyes go up. And exhale, eyes down. 2 more like that. Sun stretches. Inhale, eyes up. Hands up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. You can bend your knees, stick your bottom out, gaze into your navel. Navel Drishti, called Nabhi Drishti. Inhale, look to third eye. We're going to lift a little bit higher this time. We're going to come up to Ardha Uttanasana, still gazing to third eye. And then exhale, gaze into the navel. And inhale, arms out, reach up. Exhale, gazing along the line of the nose. Last time, inhale, arms up, reach up, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, gaze into navel. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, look to third eye. Come up halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana, gaze into the navel. And inhale, arms reach out and up. Eyes are going up. And exhale. Eyes going down along the line of the nose for Tadasana. Next we have Surya Namaskar C. Crossing the thumbs, just 2 rounds today. Inhale, gaze follows hands. Exhale, forward fold. Gaze into the navel. Inhale, the right foot steps back, look forward and slightly up towards the third eye. Exhale, left foot steps back. Tip of nose, Drishti. Inhale to a plank. Please look forward as you come down. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Gaze to the third eye. Inhale, keep your gaze at third eye for Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog, tip of nose. Inhale, right foot steps forward, third eye. Exhale, left. Gaze into the navel. Cross the thumbs, reach your heart out. Exhale, forward fold, straight back. Drishti, navel. Inhale, step the left foot back, looking forward and up. Exhale, right foot steps back. Downward facing dog. Drishti 2, tip of nose. Inhale to plank. Drishti going forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, third eye, Drishti, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Tip of nose. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Cross the thumbs, inhale, reach high. Let's try one more round. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Try to remember the drishti. Exhale, left foot steps back, tip of nose. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Rolling the shoulders back, third eye. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. And exhale, left. Navel. Inhale, follow the hands. Exhale, navel. Inhale, left foot back, third eye. Exhale, right foot back, tip of nose. Inhale, plank, third eye, or forward. Exhale. Inhale, third eye, cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right, navel. Inhale, cross thumbs, reach high. Exhale, take an internal drishti, hands at heart. And then we'll open our eyes, bend the knees for Surya Namaskar B. Hands sweep down. Inhale to Utkatasana, fierce pose. Turn your gaze up to the third eye. Exhale, Uttanasana, gaze into the navel. Inhale, just the head lifts and we look into our third eye. And it's very convenient because we want to stay gazing at the third eye as we walk or jump back to Chaturanga. So I'm going to do it slowly for the first time so you can practice walking back to Chaturanga. Walking back to Chaturanga, exhaling, third eye drishti, inhale. So walk, if you're going to jump, you have to bend your elbows. Exhale. Good. Downward facing dog. So that was a modification of walking back. Inhale, right foot steps forward, gaze follows hands. Exhale. No drishti in transition. Third eye drishti now. Inhale. Upward facing dog, third eye. Exhale, down dog. Here we go. Left foot steps forward, gazing forward, reaching your gaze up. Warrior one, left side. Exhale. Pick your third eye drishti. So you're coming into Chaturanga. You don't want to roll your shoulders forward. Inhale. Exhale. 5 breaths. Breaths that you can hear. Drishti at tip of nose. One more breath here. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Now you're looking forward because that's where you're going. Walk or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, Utthita, straightening legs. Look to the third eye, lifting your head. Exhale, gaze deep into the navel. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Eyes go up with hands. Exhale, Samastiti. We'll try that one more time, and I'll do the jumping back to Chaturanga. You're welcome to join me, or take the walk back. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Gaze into the navel. Inhale, third eye. Keep it there if you're walking or jumping. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look into the tip of the nose. Inhale, right foot steps forward. We follow the hands reaching up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, looking forward and up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale. We're in transition, then we set it forward. Inhale, third eye drishti. Exhale, take 5 breaths. You'll get to practice the next one on your own. I'll do the movements, but I won't name the drishti, so you can practice it. One more breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, walk or jump. Inhale, lift your head a little bit, look to the third eye. Exhale, Uttanasana, gaze into the navel, bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, see if you can remember the drishtis. Ready? Forward fold. I'll say where we're going, but you remember the drishtis. Utthita, Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Chaturanga Dandasana, or stay in down dog if you're tired. Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha. Left foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Chaturanga Dandasana or down dog is fine. Knees, chest, and chin, also good. 5 breaths in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samastiti. I hope you did well. All right, moving into our standing poses. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, reach high. Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Remember these drishtis. Gaze into the navel. Inhale to third eye, walk or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's take a nice open warrior 1. Step your right foot behind your right hand, left foot a little to the left, so your hips have some space. Bend your front knee, set your foundation, check in with your breath, and then allow yourself to gaze upwards. Arms can be together, palms can be together, or arms can be apart, whichever is easiest for you. Two more breaths. Try to stick with the gaze. Again, if you get tired, you can close the eyes for a moment. It does challenge your balance though. Well done. We'll try it on the other side. Taking the hands down, step your right foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana, or variation. Inhale, third eye drishti. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's try the left foot. Virabhadrasana 1, 5 breaths. Set your foundation. Find a long spine. Check in with your breath. And then the drishti. One more breath. And no drishti in transition. When you get to chaturanga, that's when you take your drishti to the third eye. Step it back. Good. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Virabhadrasana 2. Step the right foot in between the hands. Open the back foot 90 degrees. Find warrior 2. So in warrior 2, after you set your foundation, make sure the front heel is in alignment with the arch of the back foot. Open your chest, hips are facing the side. Start to check in with your drishti here. Your chin is going to come into alignment with the right arm. See if you can bring that there. And we're gazing beyond the right middle finger. So lift your eyes above the right middle finger and gaze beyond it, but you could still see your hand in the periphery. So don't look at something. Don't set your looking at beyond the hand, just gaze. Like looking into infinity. Keeping your legs extra strong, including Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, belly in and up. Take your left hand down to the back thigh, right palm turns up, and follow your hand. Maybe it's here. Maybe it feels most comfortable here. Maybe you can take your gaze all the way up and over, and then go beyond the hand, gazing beyond the hand. 5 breaths. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, chaturanga for other side. Remember to keep your gaze forward. Inhale. Third eye. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's try the other side. Left foot steps in the center of the hands. Right foot opens 90 degrees. Set your foundation, spread your toes, active legs, Mula Bandha engaged. Extend your arms. Maybe you want to turn your palms up a little bit and stretch your chest. And then bring it back down. Now bring your chin into alignment with the left arm, which will be easier for the eyes. Now lift your gaze above the left hand so you're not looking at the left hand. And look into unattached awareness. You're aware of the space in front of you, yet unattached. One more Ujjayi breath. Keep squeezing the legs, keep them strong. Right hand comes down, left palm turns high. Reach up, go slow so you can decide where you'd like to stop. Slowly turn your gaze. It's a tricky posture with the gaze. Keep your legs firm. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Keep your front knee bent. Don't let it come out of the bend. Inhale, come straight up. Exhale, make your way to your transition. Right heel goes high. Step it back, don't slide it back. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Please take 5 breaths here. Nice resting pose. Gazing between the legs, beyond the tip of the nose. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward, jump or walk. Inhale, lift the head, Utthita, third eye Drishti. Exhale, navel. Straight legs, inhale, reach up. Arms up, exhale, Samastiti. Side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, flat back, Uttanasana. Gaze into your navel. Inhale, look to third eye. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Side angle pose, right foot Steps forward, open the back foot 90 degrees, cartwheeling up. You have some options. Right arm can be on thigh, left arm can be to sky. How far is up to you. So if your arm is here, you're going to turn your gaze up. If it's here, the gaze goes up and a little bit to the right. Hand can come down or even be on a block today if you'd like. Or you can take a bind. We have a strap today, recommended. You're welcome to take the strap behind you and reach the right arm under. Turning your gaze up if your hands are bound behind you. Take one more breath with me. And releasing the pose for the other side. Turn your left heel high, look forward and slightly up because you're coming into chaturanga and you want to protect your shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's try the left side. Left foot steps in the center. Right foot opens, reach out, Parsva Konasana. Hand can be here, here, or take a bind. Left hand will grab right, the right arm tries to become straight, and turn your gaze upward. Keep your left knee bent, don't let it come out of the bend. Good, and release the pose, looking forward. Step your left foot back, Chaturanga, Urdhva, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last standing pose before we come into our balance. Half moon Ardha Chandrasana. This is a great one to practice our Drishti. Step the right foot in between the hands. You may use your block if you'd like, and take it once in front of the right foot, twice and once to the right. Or not use your block, hand goes once, twice, once way over to the right to give you some space. So the wrist is not under the shoulder. So we're gonna just slowly, our gaze is to the floor because that's the easiest place to balance. Then we put our left hand on our hip and start to slowly open the left hip. And with that opening comes our heart, our ribs. And then maybe the hand goes up, and if the hand goes up, you know where your drishti is. This is an up energy pose. Now, if you're inclined to reach for your foot, but that makes you turn your head around, don't reach for the foot. Try to keep your gaze up. If you can keep your gaze upward and reach for the foot, then fine. But if it makes you look all around, then don't go for the bind. Don't sacrifice your drishti. Good, one more breath. And bring the left hand down. Step the left foot back, looking forward because we're coming into chaturanga. Right foot back, chaturanga, urdhva, adho mukha svanasana. So don't sacrifice the drishti for the grab of the foot. Step the left foot in between the hands. And we're going to take the left hand once, or a block twice, and once to the left. Slowly come up. Good. Bring your hand on your right hip and slowly open the right hip. Your heart opens, your shoulders open. Right now, when you've got your foundation, you've got you're as open as possible. Take your right hand up and set your drishti. Again, if you're inclined to reach for the foot, go for the inside, but keep your drishti up. If your drishti goes down, let it go for now. Just work on your balance and your drishti. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then slowly bring the right hand down. Step it back carefully. Take chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Two more ujjayi breaths. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward because that's where you're going. Chaturanga, jump. Sorry, not chaturanga, just jump. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, forward fold. Straight legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Reach up and exhale, hands down. So we're going to take a variation today of Garudasana for our balancing pose. I'm going to turn to face you. You're welcome to stay facing forward or face towards the side of your mat if you'd like. We're going to start in bent knees, Utkatasana. Step your right foot forward. Now, the deeper you bend your knees, the easier this posture will be. I'm going to wrap the top leg over, but slightly internally rotate the thigh. Option to stay here, toe on the floor, lift the foot, or wrap the foot. We're going to bring our hands behind our back today. Good. We're going to challenge our Drishti. So gazing to the floor is the easier Drishti. Balancing. Now lift your eyes to a point in front of you that's not moving and gaze beyond it. Now turn your eyes up to the point between the ceiling and the wall or to a tree beyond the tree. Now try to close your eyes 50%. Maybe you want to take your toe down at this point, or 90%. Playing with the Drishti, playing with our perception. Good, and then opening the eyes if they were closed, stretch the right leg and release. Shake out the left ankle a little bit. We'll try the other side without a transition in between. All right, bend the knees. This time we're going to ground through the right foot, step the left foot slightly forward, internally rotate and wrap. Okay, arms behind you once again, hands to the elbows. You can have your toe down, you can lift the foot, or you can wrap it. Lift the heart so the shoulders are right over the hips. Good. And go for the Drishti that you liked best from the other side. Was it in front of you, gazing up? Or do you want to challenge yourself again and try to close the eyes? Two more breaths. One more breath. And release this pose. Good. And if you're facing the side, turn back to the front. Inhale, reach up. Utthita Hastasana, eyes go up, heart lifts. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, gaze into the navel. Inhale, lift your head, look to the third eye. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then we're going to bring the knees down. You're welcome to turn again towards the side of your mat. And we're going to practice Gomukhasana. So please have one black and one strap ready for this. In Gomukhasana, we're going to take our knees down and take your left knee behind your right knee. Left knee behind right knee. So we started here. Left knee behind right knee. Separate your feet as wide as you can to come down. Have your block handy. If you have tight hips, you'll need to have it handy to sit on. Sit on it horizontal, okay? Not this way. Nice, not wide. And come on down. Oh, hello, hips. Let's just close our eyes for a moment and bring ourselves into our hips. Breathe into the tight spots you're feeling right now. And if it doesn't feel tight for you, well, that's amazing. If it doesn't feel like a stretch, great. Means you have nice, open, relaxed hips. I'm always reminded that my hips need regular stretching when I come into this posture. Now let's open up our eyes. And we're going to look down at our heels. We want them to be equidistant from the hips. So the one that's, don't pull one closer, instead the one that's too close, press it away. You can take your strap in your left hand. We're going to take our right hand out, palm facing back, bend the elbow, walk it up the back. Take your left hand, reach the arm up and over. And we're going to press our head against the upper arm. Close the eyes. This posture is called Gomukhasana, cow face pose. It also means, at a little more subtle level, moving towards something sacred. So go, the cow, is sacred. Mukha can mean facing or going towards something. So this is moving towards something sacred. What is sacred for you? You're moving into here. Your sacred hips. Good, inhale, lengthen the spine. See if you can keep your eyes slightly closed and fold your torso forward. If it's a good stretch, keep going. If you feel any pain, stop. One more breath. Inner Drishti. Inhale, lift your heart, open your eyes, release. We have a couple ways we can come out of this, but today we'll make it nice and simple. We're just going to lift ourselves up. Remember that your right leg was in front, and take your right leg next to your left leg. This time, your left leg will go in front and your right leg is behind. Separate your feet. Again, come down. Have your block and your strap handy if you need them. The knees are trying to be on top of one another. So you can always lift your bottom a little bit, shift your weight, and then come back down again. Check to make sure that your feet are equidistant. This time, hold on to your big toe, lift your heart, pull your chin in towards your throat. And breathe into the tight spots. One more breath. And opening the eyes, grab your strap in your right hand if you're using one. Left arm reaches long to the left, palm is backwards, thumb is down. Bend your elbow and walk your left hand all the way up the spine. If you're using a strap, take it in your right hand, reach it up and back. Now place your head against the upper arm. Pull your chin in and keep the press going on. Closing the eyes. Imagine that in this posture, you're sitting on a sacred mountain. Feeling the breeze across you. Coolness. High on the mountain. Maybe you smell trees, you smell snow. Good, inhale, lengthen the spine. See if you can keep your eyes closed. Forward fold. Only if there's no pain. Two more breaths. One more breath. And inhale, coming up. Release the hands. Oh, very nice. Let's take our legs long on our mat. And we're just going to do a little windshield wiper action here. Knees together, fingers facing out. Roll your shoulder blades together. Drop right and left. Knees stay together. Good. And then take the feet behind you. We'll be practicing Ustrasana for our back bend today. So I'm going to recommend you take that block and put it between your thighs today to keep your thighs active and keep your pelvis stable in this posture. It'll help us to really engage our drishti if our legs, our pelvis are stable. So we're going to tuck our toes down and bring our hands into virtual pockets. Pull the elbows together and start to extend the spine. So how are we going to extend our spine? We're going to do it with our eyes. Holding the elbows together, inhale, lift your heart, and start to turn the eyes upward. It'll help you to lift your heart. You don't have to lift your chin too high. Keep squeezing the block, pulling the elbows together. Eyes go up. Keep the lift. 2 more breaths. Imagine your heart's being pulled up with a chain, a beautiful golden chain towards the heavens. 1 more breath. And then relax the chin. Ha. And the tops of the feet can stay down. Next round, you can stay right here, pulling the elbows together, lifting heart first, and then finding more extension by lifting your eyes higher and back towards the third eye. Or you can take your right hand to your heel and your left hand to your heel and start there. All right, so wherever you are, hands on your hips or your heels, we'll begin now. So make sure that your hips are over your knees and not way back here. Hips are over the knees. Keep squeezing the block for safety. Inhale, lift through your low back, lift through your middle back, your upper back. Extend your neck. Turn your eyes up and back towards the third eye. So your drishti helps you in the posture to express the energy of an extension. Chin reaching towards the ceiling, heart reaching towards the ceiling. 3 more breaths. Ujjayi breaths. 1 more breath. And slowly coming back, put your hands on your low back. Sit down for a moment in Vajrasana, removing the block, neutralizing just a moment. Chin towards the throat. And our next and last round is now. So, block between the thighs. Squeeze it, use it, that'll help protect your low back. Tuck your toes. Choose if you want your hands on your hips, or if you want your hands on the tops of the heels, or if you feel very flexible today, you can take the tops of your feet down and reach for your heels. One arm reaches back, another arm reaches back for the heel. But make sure your hips stay over your knees and don't come back, right? Let's all start now. Inhale, lift your low back, extend through the middle back, extend through your heart. Your shoulder blades come together and your upper back lifts and starts to curve as your eyes go up and back. Head can go as far back as you'd like, drishti towards the third eye. Three more breaths. Keep squeezing the block. One more breath. Now you bring your drishti back. Hands come to the low back. Drishti back. Sit in Vajrasana for just a moment. We'll take a twist and then a forward fold. Close the eyes and see your spine realigning. There's a lot you can do with your inner perception, with your eyes closed and Pada Drishti. And then opening the eyes, inhale, take the arms up to the sky. Let your eyes come up just a little bit. Exhale, twist your belly right, ribs right, heart right. Right hand goes behind you. Left hand on the outside of the right leg. Turn your gaze far right. So you don't have to twist deeper, just try to get taller. I find people usually go about as far as they can in their twists. No need to keep trying to twist deeper. Instead, just get a little taller. Squeeze your legs together. Find the unattached awareness of your drishti. One more breath. And an inhale brings your head forward, arms come up and back, and the rest of the body follows. Exhale, twist your belly left, ribs left, heart left, hands come down, head goes left. Maybe you want to relax the muscles in your face by turning up each side of the lips of the, making a little smile here. Eyes can be open or closed in one direction. One more breath. And inhale, bring your head forward, shoulders, and rest of body. Next, we're going to come into child's pose for the counter of our back bend. So, taking the forehead down, reach your hands for your heels or your toes. Forward fold. Let your palms turn up if you'd like, or you can stay holding on to the feet. Sometimes I like to let the palms turn up. My shoulders can relax more. Inner gaze. Closing the eyes, gazing inward. You can still direct your energy towards the navel here. In this forward fold. One more breath. And slowly coming back, slide your hands forward. And we're going to come to our backs for shoulder stand. So, and you have the option to take legs up the wall if you prefer not to take shoulder stand with us today, or legs on a chair. I'm going to take my blanket nice and long, roll in one end and then the other. Nice prop here for my shoulder stand. Head is hanging off the end of the blanket. My shoulders are going to end right here when I lay down. Another modification exists for this pose as well. You can take your block, since you have one, put it under the sacrum and lift your legs. That would be a nice modification as well. All right, if you're joining me in shoulder stand, make sure that your elbows, or your shoulders are at the edge of your blanket. We're going to start in halasana, pulling the knees in towards the chest, giving a nice stretch of your low back. With a little counter pose. We're about to get another one yet, or those back bends. And then bring your feet behind your head. Now your drishti is in your navel. Navel nadi drishti. Lift your tailbone as high as you can. Start to walk your feet towards your head, or your toes even. Interlace your fingers if you can. Externally rotating in your shoulders. Wait until you feel you have a very stretched spine, very open, for bringing your hands onto your middle back, thumb next to the index finger, and lifting your feet.
Gazing now to the feet. Keep your heels pressing forward in front of towards the end of your mat, I should say. And your pubic bone is stretching towards the head to find a little more straightness. Take 5 more breaths. Keep the reach up, keep pushing up, 2 more breaths. One breath. Bring your head once again. And bring your hands down to the floor and roll your back to the floor very, very slowly. Go very slowly, chin towards the throat. Come down, bend your knees, soles of the feet are on the floor. Roll to one side and remove your blanket if you had one. Stretching the legs long. Our counter pose, which we go into right away, is Asana. We're going to lift the torso, lift the upper chest, curve the chest, and then we're going to let the Drishti do the rest. Elbows down, lift your chin, turn your eyes toward the third eye, and then bring the head towards the floor. Drishti is third eye. Option to lift the feet, lift the hands. 45-degree angle each one. Arms as legs. Drishti to third eye. Following the energy of the spine. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And releasing the hands. Lift your torso. Pull your chin in towards your throat. And relax a moment. Inner Drishti. Close the eyes. We'll have a nice twist before our Shavasana today. Feel the peace of your inner focus. So you don't have to always close your eyes if you want to find inner focus. You can keep them open in one place, gazing. Bend the right knee in, opening the eyes. And then cross the right leg over to the left. Extend your right arm long. Drishti can be to the sky for a little more restorative version of this. If you want to enhance the twist, get a little more, squeeze a little more prana out of it, turn your gaze far right. Notice the difference. This one's more restorative, gaze is up. Gaze far right, a little more energetic. Breath 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bringing the head back and the legs back. Right leg back. Let's try the other side. Bend the left knee in towards the chest. Feeling a nice stretch in the low back. And then slowly cross the left leg over to the right. And left arm goes long. More restorative version, gazing up. Light gaze though, not big eyes, concerned with anything that comes next. Just a light gaze, maybe eyes 50% open. Or a little more active Drishti, looking left. Far left gazing. And then slowly bring the head back to the center, legs back to the center. Stretch your arms all the way over the head. Inhale, sit up straight like Frankenstein. And we're going to come into Paschimottanasana. Move your muscles from your sits bones. Inhale, lengthen, straighten the legs. Lengthen the torso. Get as tall as you can. Exhale, halfway forward. Now you have some choices. If you gaze down, you're going to feel this very much in the hamstrings. If you gaze forward, you might feel a little more stretch in the back. So inhale, exhale. You can gaze down into the legs. You can even bend your knees if you'd like. Perfectly fine to bend your knees, reaching for your feet, gazing towards your knees or even towards your navel. If you lift your head, you might feel a little different stretch. Notice the sensations when you pull your chin in, gaze into the navel or your knees. Active legs, keep squeezing the quadriceps. And the different sensations you feel as you look towards your toes. And be more, and then beyond the toes. Choose what you like. Stay 5 more breaths. One more breath. And then inhale, lift the head, and exhale, find Shavasana. Laying down, relaxing. Separate your feet. Separate your hands. Lengthen the tailbone long on the floor so your low back can be long. Pull the shoulder blades together. Chin towards the throat. If your eyes aren't already closed, go ahead and close them now. Take yourself on a little journey of the breath. Inhale from your left big toe, all the way up your left leg, into your left hip, into your left shoulder, into the left nostril, into the center of the eyebrows. Exhale, center of eyebrows, down your right nostril, right shoulder, right hip, right toes. Inhale up the right, through the shoulder, center of the eyebrows. Exhale left, go all the way down the body. Inhale up the left. Exhale down the right. Last one, inhale up the right. And exhale down the left side. Now we'll practice watching our breath, not being the breather, just the watcher. Watch what's happening to the body as you inhale naturally and as you exhale naturally. If your mind starts to wander, come back to watching the breath. Watch it move through the body. Watch it come in through the nose, go out through the nose. You start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, letting go of the visual, the breath, the watching. Start to come back into sense awareness, listening to any sound. Smelling in the air. Taste any taste in your mouth. Turn your head far right and left. Take any stretches that feel good to you. A twist, maybe a happy baby. Then roll all the way to the right side of the body, laying on your right arm, turning your nose down towards the floor. One more breath. And then take the left hand down to the floor and bring yourself carefully up to a seat. Feel free to keep your eyes closed. If you'd like, hands at your heart center. Om, peace, peace, peace. May we be at peace. May our community be at peace. And the whole universe be at peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Breathing in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. An honor to lead your practice. Thank you. Om Shanti.